Baltimore City State's Attorney Ivan Bates releases an external review about the mayor's Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement. Fox 45's Mackenzie Frost has been following the issues between the two offices and breaks down the latest findings.
After City State's Attorney Ivan Bates and Mayor Brandon Scott traded letters about working with MONSE, Bates commissioned an outside law firm to look at the issue. The problem centers around information sharing, and according to this review, Bates has the right to terminate the partnership. The mayor's office calls this politically motivated. After swapping letters last year, Baltimore's top prosecutor Ivan Bates and Mayor Brandon Scott continue to face a gap in agreement about how to share information regarding victims and witnesses that the mayor's Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement has worked with. Bates argues his prosecutors are kept in the dark about information MONSE has that could jeopardize criminal cases.
We have to keep the integrity of the cases and integrity in court.
Bates also taking issue with MONSE's juvenile pre-arrest diversion pilot program called Sidestep. Victims are not told the suspect in their case is offered a diversion program instead of going through the criminal justice system, according to Bates.
If you're not telling the victims, you're violating the law. As a state's attorney, we can't be a part of that.
And MONSE's victim services effort came under fire for not sharing everything offered.
You cannot talk to victims or witnesses about the case, and if they say anything, write it down and give it to us, because that's a statement we've got to turn over to the defense. At the end of the day, they're not lawyers.
Now this review from an outside attorney sides with Bates. Lydia Lawless, the attorney who did this review, says the state's attorney's office has an obligation to disclose not only information known to the prosecutor involved, but also information that is imputed to the SAO. Lawless also points to a target letter the mayor's office sends people who are offered services through the Group Violence Reduction Strategy, or GVRS. That letter warns people that if they don't comply, we will be looking at probation and parole violations, outstanding warrants, open and cold cases, drug sale and possession violations, unpaid fines and child support, weapons charges, and any legal violations. Lawless says the threatening nature of the GVRS letter could be seen as an incentive to participate out of fear of retribution.
But the problem is we don't have a list of every individual that's received that letter. And why is that important? It's important because if an individual receives this letter and they don't want services, but say later on they decide to cooperate in a case, that individual then gives information to the police or as a witness on a witness stand. The defense attorney has a right to cross-examine them to say the only reason you're testifying is because you're involved in criminal activity yourself. We didn't even think about that issue. So that's also another issue for us, that we can't be your partner because of that. And it's very problematic.
Ultimately, Lawless says if the state's attorney's office is not confident MONSE is complying with disclosure, it should, in the interest of protecting the integrity of cases and the rights for people involved, end its formal partnership with MONSE. Mayor Scott's office calls the analysis a clear example of Bates's politically motivated and predetermined desire to end the partnership with MONSE. The scathing statement notes that Lawless admits the review is based on information provided by the state's attorney's office, adding, "We have referred this matter to our own outside counsel to conduct their own analysis and respond to the legal claims the mayor's office argues hold no merit." The mayor's office says their work will continue, and if the state's attorney wants to rejoin the work, they would welcome it. In the studio, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.